Famous guitars update. I guess. I don't know. This is the Les Paul Professional imitation that I bought on Marketplace on Facebook, and I wanted to give you an update on this. I was telling you what a wonderful guitar this is, and not backpedaling. Sorry it's not cleaner than it is right now, but I've been working on it a little bit. Took this to a couple local luthiers who looked at it, and the pickups, unfortunately, were shot. So I had new pickups put in. They're, I think they're called Ori Pures or something like that. They're double coil pickups that fit in a single coil route. And what I did was, and you've probably seen pictures if you follow me on Facebook. I think I did a video on YouTube. I don't know if I did one on TikTok or not, but you'll notice the format is more landscape than portrait. It's because I'm also posting on YouTube. I've got a YouTube channel, so check that out, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. I appreciate your follows. But at any rate, that's why it's got this landscape going on right here. So, the guitar. It's a 1975. I've told you about it several times. I think I finally got it the way I want it. Now, all of the controls work. No, they're not traditional. But let me explain to you how they work, and you'll see why I think this is a really cool guitar. So the pickups are a lot hotter than what you would in a regular Les Paul Professional, because the Les Paul Professional, by Les Paul Professional standards, were low impedance pickups. Well, these pickups that were in here were not low impedance. They were like stacked single coils encased in, I said epoxy resin in my last video. It wasn't epoxy, it was wax. I mean, really encased in wax, and I'll have to show you one of them. But one of them actually fell apart in my hands when I got the guitar back. It just crumbled. So they weren't working. That's why it sounded so weird when I first got this thing and I did my video. But with these hooked up, what I did was, after it was hooked up like a standard Les Paul, volume, volume, tone, tone. And what I did was, I hooked up these two switches. Now this one is not a phase switch anymore, but what it is it's like a coil tap. Same thing with this 3-position switch here. So it looks like a traditional model. I'll give you a sound check here of how it sounds. So this is the neck pickup. Yeah, see, I got that right this time. Hopefully that's not distorting too bad. I'm redlining a little bit, so I turned it back a bit. Now that is the neck pickup in the double coil setting. Now, the tone works fine. You hear the difference there in the tone. Now here's how this switch works. So, there's your double coil sound. There's your single coil. Now it's a lot quieter because it's a lot hotter in the double coil mode. But let me bump up the volume a little bit. So that's single. This is double. Alright, so here's the center position. Both pickups working. And here's the bridge pickup. And this is in the double coil setting. Slid over like that is a single coil position. So I can have them both in the single coil setting like that. Sounds very Telecaster-esque like that. and I really like it. Now, normally it would have what they call a decade switch right here, and on the regular Les Paul Professionals, the decade switch was like a 5-position switch, and it had like 4 different capacitors in there that changed the tone. This imitation model had a 3-position decade switch that only had 2 capacitors in it. So really didn't do too much, and just having a regular tone on here was more the ticket of what I wanted. I actually get more tones out of this now than what it would have been if I would have kept it the same and if those pickups actually worked. So, and both in the double coil mode again. Wow, that's hot. A little bit of edge distortion here. Single coil mode. Pretty cool, isn't it? There's the bridge pickup. Single coil mode. So anyway, so there it is. It's done. I'm not doing any more to it. At least I don't expect to. But that is the 1975 ElDegas Les Paul Professional. It's a great guitar. Love it, love it, love it. Like, share, and follow for more. And famous guitar video is coming up. I'm going to try to get one out to you this week. All right. So like, share, and follow. Subscribe on YouTube. Just look up Famous Guitars. I'll be there.